Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Walking Wednesdays. My name is Daniel, and welcome to my weight loss journey. I'm 98 pounds down since July of this year, and let's do some questions and answers. Let's go on a walk. We'll see how. Whoop. I'm messing it up already. Oh boy, here it goes. Oh, come back. You can do it. Come back. I've already ruined it. Now we're back. How's everyone doing? See how long this walk goes. Trying to make this relatively long, but we'll see how well my legs do, and we'll turn around at some point at a local regional park. So it should be quite beautiful. Hopefully the sun isn't too pesky for us today, but overall, having a good time. Thanksgiving was this past week. We talked about this last week where I was a little nervous about Thanksgiving, and mixed results. It did go well. I'm glad I went. I decided to make the LAUSD coffee cake, the most traditional of Thanksgiving Day dishes. I'm going up a steep incline here, so if I'm huffing and puffing, that's why. But Thanksgiving went well. It was okay. Did I overeat? Yes. Is that expected? Yes. But it could be worse. Ooh, this steep hill is pushing me up my limit. I'm not sure the exact correct way to go, which is not great. But let's see what happens here overall. But Thanksgiving went well. Definitely glad I went. Overall, it was a little stressful, but glad it worked out pretty well. Overall, whew. We'll do some walking, and we'll do some sitting. I'll do some walking again. See what happens. Whew. I didn't realize how steep this park was. But I guess while we're waiting here for a short second, answer some questions. Let's start with, we had a few questions over the last few weeks from that one guy you know. Do I know him? I don't know. Maybe I do. Who knows? But he asked a few questions. First was, have I ever been to San Diego? And the answer is yes. San Diego's lovely. Let me walk down this way and then I'm gonna turn back around. But my grandmother used to live near Escondido. I used to go to the zoo, San Diego Zoo, all the time. She really loved the parrots, which is understandable. They're pretty cute. But I love San Diego. Big fan of Little Italy down there. Not tacos. It's a good time. Also, the California burrito is an unhealthy delicacy that I do love. But we have a little, let me see if I can get it for you guys here. We have this little lake, the first of a couple, I think, today. Woo! See if my ankle can survive this. I do not have the right shoes for this overall. So we'll see how far we make it. But it is a beautiful, beautiful day in December. Can't complain about that. Let's see here. No boating on the lake. All those boaters, they're devastated. Overall, San Diego, absolutely beautiful. I checked out some of the colleges down there once. I checked out UC San Diego. Probably didn't have the grades for UC San Diego, to be fair, though, but it was a fun campus tour nonetheless. It was more for my brother. But nature's really pretty. But the second question he asked is any bizarre holiday traditions? And I guess I would consider it bizarre. But we, I think I've talked about this before, but there was a time where my mom, I think in the early 2000s, made a full Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. And then it was a water storm, like a rainstorm. So like all the ants like to come inside during those things. So it was a couple days of it. So they had started to get close to the kitchen. They started smelling that kitchen. You know, they're like, oh boy. And my mom came back when she was like simmering something, and ants had gotten into every dish. And we ordered Chinese. So every Christmas we get Chinese food. Not for religious reasons. It's not for anything. It's just easy and convenient and tastes good. So you gotta love a nice succulent Chinese meal. I'm very bad at operating this joystick. Also, again, shoes, not the best here. And then the third question he asked was more deep philosophical level of things. Is what do I see in myself today that I didn't see yesterday? And I'm going to expand this question a little bit, where I looked back recently. I made a video of like day 1 or day 2. It may have been actually day 3 because I don't think I actually posted it. But my first recorded video. And as a different human being, there's no light in those eyes. And like, I may come off as a very joyful person. I fake that sometimes very well. There's sometimes where you are sad, you are tired, you're excited. Oh, hello, son. You are tired to see what comes next. But I didn't, back then it's hard to even muster a smile. And nowadays, it's a lot easier. Overall, how far up this lake am I gonna go? Around this park? It's gonna be an adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I'm nervous, mainly for my shoe choice. I'm getting a little too close here. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to block the sun with my massive cranium. But yeah, the biggest thing I've noticed. Let's continue our walking. I think the biggest thing I've noticed is just that want, that will to survive is back. I want to get better. I don't. As much as I've enjoyed being a very rotund individual, I would like to not be a rotund individual, with all the benefits that come with being not a rotund individual. And I know that it's not going to be, oh God, this last month has proven to me, like, I've been on this weightless journey for almost 2 years. Later next week, early next week, will be my 2-year anniversary. But it hasn't been easy. It sucks, you know? Let me go up this hill a little bit. Still haven't gotten over the, when you're like near, other people and start talking, vlogging shit. Very bad at that. Let's keep walking. Whew. Bugga, bugga, bugga. Oh. What a time. What a place. Before we get back to questions, what's very interesting about this area is that multiple years ago there was a big fire, and instead of it rampaging through the town, it was pushed around into this park. So maybe not exactly where I am, but deeper parts of this beautiful little park all caught fire, but it saved the town. I'll be ever always thankful for the crazy bad shit things the firefighters have to do to keep fires from going loco. Oh boy. I had to invest in some hiking boots. That's unfortunate. Where are you going, Billy? Let's see here. We're marching forward. Let's get another question here when I catch my breath. I guess to finish up that last question was more I see changes every day. Most positive, some not. I think this past weekend I did gain some weight. I bounced back yesterday, lost some weight. That just means we gotta keep pushing forward, you know? See where we go. Next question, a little more sillier, from Pondwich. Always love to see you. Is in a hypothetical debate where no animals are harmed in the process of filming this video, what's the largest animal I could take in a fight? And I'm a large man, but I'm not, well, let me say, I am a foolish man, as most men are, but I'm not like, oh dude, I could take on a bear. Nope, I'm dead. It's like, the thing I thought about is, how about a big sloth? I could take that. I could take a big sloth. They got big claws, but they're slow. I'm agile. That's not true, but oh, we're going downhill. Whoa. Whoa. Going crazy. Other animals. Koala. I think a little too crazy. Plus the worry about chlamydia would be a worry. Thank you, John Oliver, for that one. Oh yeah, we're going up these hills. We're just throwing it down. We're like, nah. Lion, no. Hippo, God, no. Elephant, nah. Polar bear, nope. Wolf, maybe, but they're big. Those scary son of a boss. Whew. Overall, very tiring. Oh, where are you going, Mr. Camera? Dude, I would take a bench so hard right now. There's a service truck up there. That's good to see. I'm not doomed, though. Doing this on a empty stomach. Was that my best idea? No. Did I know what I was getting myself into? No. But that's okay. I think there's a lake up here. Keywords being, I think. Whew. Next, thank you, Pondwich. Um, Sean Whistling asked, do I have any hobbies? Weirdly, I guess walking now. I don't like it, but it's healthy. We'll get there eventually. By the end of the next year, I'll probably say I like it. But for actual hobbies, outside of just sports ball, because that is my profession, but I do quite enjoy some heathenistic World of Warcraft. The housing update just came out. Getting my Sims 4 on, in World of Warcraft, as we all intended or we all thought would be possible, of course. What a time. What a place. I am so out of shape. All right. There's a couple more hobbies, but I'm going to pass these to a fine gentleman and then we'll continue on our walk. Oh, whoa! We just tipsy-turnsy that shit. We just went wild. All right. Continue our adventure forward. We're on downhill here, so we'll see how messed up this gets. Okay. Hello. I'm gonna be a sweating mess ball after this. Now I have a little bit on the incline. Let's see how poorly this goes. What have I gotten myself into? Let's see here. If you've made it this far, make sure this is the first hidden clue. Oak tree. Comment below oak tree. I do appreciate you all. We're going on a walk today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. We're going crazy. We're going crazy. Oh. There's a bench over there. I like the side of that. Okay. All right. Oh. I've made it to the second lake. And there's a bench. Even better. Okay. Let's go sit down for a second. Okay, what a time. Yeah, I'm still way too out of shape. But Okay. Try not. What a time, everyone. What a place. Oh, sorry for all the huffing and puffing. This is, I don't edit these to make me look good, so. I guess I'll shout out to Noyo Fish Company. They got good fish. On the random notes, let's get another question. We have, I'm gonna have to think of this one. So Erica Jarrett said favorite childhood memory. That's a tough one. Actually, there's something I can show here later, but favorite childhood memory. This is a tough one. I really loved a great time at band camp. There was one time, but that was all. I was a student and a counselor eventually at band camp. Played the trombone in high school. I also sang in the choir. So let me think what other memories. What are good options? There's like I really enjoyed like we went on band trips each year. Like one year we went to Washington DC, one year we went to New York. Though the difference between a college trip to New York for choir and a high school trip to New York for choir and band, very different experiences. But no, I got dragged into choir my junior year, I think. It's either junior or senior year. Oh, sure, it was junior year of high school, and I was very dumb at the time because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be in a class with all girls singing. That's pretty lame. And then, like, looking back at it, you're like, oh, I was one of two guys in a choir of 30 almost. And you're like, oh, yeah, messed up there, didn't I? You know, we live and we learn. We live and we learn. But I'd also say on the family front, we went to the Big Island of Hawaii when I was, I think, a junior in high school, I think. That was super fun. Definitely did not explore the island to its fullest, but at least that island. But it was all these things were great. Sometimes it's like the stories you make with friends, or I was okay at sports. There's a reason I'm a writer, not an athlete. But we were ranked 23rd in the nation for soccer when I was on the team by ESPN. My junior or senior? It was junior year because that's the year we went to the championship game. And that was pretty sick. We lost. We did not win, but we actually lost to the 21st team in the nation, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no, I had a good childhood. I can't complain. I guess On a more, I don't know if this counts as a childhood memory, but like my dad used to be in the gaming industry / used to also on the side review games. So they used to always send like a truck full of brand new games every like 6 months. Be every single new game, and it'd be like Christmas. We'd be like, oh my god! And I know that's not normal. I was very lucky for that to be. And there's not shocking that became a video game nerd. But I should probably. Oh, how many questions I got left? I've got 3 fantastic people. I have to answer your questions. Well, I don't have to. I get to answer your fantastic questions. And to each person who has put these questions in, if I missed your question, I do apologize. Sometimes I just miss them. Sometimes comments go crazy. And for the people who are here, I appreciate you. For the people who just lurk, you're fantastic. Especially watching these Walking Wednesdays until the end is how I may actually turn this into a doctor's visit payment. That'd be pretty cool. But it requires watching to the end, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun, boring YouTube algorithm bullshit. Sorry for swearing there, but you know, it's all dumb. It's all dumb. But I'm 26 and a half minutes in here. It's gonna take me probably about 20 minutes to walk out of here. Oh boy. But let me show you this lake. Let's set up so this isn't sitting Wednesdays. Though I did need this little sit here. I'm still absolutely out of shape. So, okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. I'll show you guys in a second, but I'm just soaking in nature. It's really pretty. I should show you. I won't yet. Give me a minute. Not shabby. Let's see here. Not bad. Not that bad. Not shabby. Not shabby one bit. Alright. I think the downward path. Probably better. Here's a bicycle coming through. Coming in hot. But this is Lake 2. Will I ever make it to Lake 3? Not so bad. But that's okay. But as you can kind of see on the top of these trees, they're all, especially over here, they're all super burnt. The tree trunks are kind of bark like kind of tough and sooty and charcoaly. But yeah, it came through, I think, this entire top side and kept going all the way over, all the way up into there. So it was all gone. It was all black and charred. But let's get our next question as we're walking. Katie G asks, what career would I choose if I could choose any career? And let's start our walk with that. Get back on trail. Well, I'd be a columnist that for like a major newspaper that could just go to every single sporting event he wanted to. Oop, little dog here. Oop, oop. through the woods. Though I am the only one going this way, which is worrying. There's that little parking lot. It's good to know. All right. This will be another section of Huffing and Puffing, presented to you by Daniel. So, if I don't give you perfect eye contact, I'm sorry. Ooh, yeah. Let's see here. Fire-loving. Soap plant. Weird. Whew. Yes. I am out of weight. How could you have known such a hypothetical deduction? Okay. Boop-a-doop. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. We're going downhill now. Runaway train. Here we go. Oh. Valerie Robinson, 5612, asks, have I ever thought about borrowing a dog from a local shelter and going on walks with this dog? That's a great idea. That's definitely a future idea though, because I can barely handle myself. Handling a dog, then taking care of a dog, everything that comes with it, picking up its byproduct. Be a little tough for me right now, but it is a great idea. So thank you for the suggestion. I'm lumbering down this hill. Whew. Here we go. We're running, boys. We're running. That was fat as hell. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Appears to be a truck coming. I'm gonna pull over here in a second. Truck is advanced. Good rule in life. It's got a bigger bumper than my butt. I don't think I'm winning that battle. But we're about 36 minutes. I still got, I'd say, another 5 minutes walk down this hill. Maybe a little less. We'll see. And I need to get this out because it is Wednesday. I do record these on Wednesday of the actual day. It's wild that going downhill is equally as challenging for me as going uphill. Because I'm just like, oh, I'm a pinball. I'm like, here I go. And that's not great, you know? But I want to take a photo by this lake. That's actually probably where I'll end it. But not yet. Hold your horses. We still don't have the second secret word of the day. And I say this every episode. This is episode 5 of Walking Wednesdays. But the people who watch to the end, watch those full 40 minutes, I love every single viewer, but like, I could get YouTube partner if you keep watching, and that's pretty cool. Even though I have almost 14,000 subs, they're all shorts views, so unless you get like millions of views, but like if I could pay for my healthcare and get healthy at the same time, do you know how cool that would be? Do you know how sick that would be? That would be insane. I would mess with that so hard. That would go crazy. Let's go down here to this lake. Almost to the parking lots. But this is a beautiful day. And you're beautiful as well. Always remember that. You always have worth. Even small or big. Your life means something. Oh, that's 20 minutes. Oh, guess we should get to the last question, which was, Joseki is king. How do you stay motivated even when you have blips and times of failure? And oh God, have I been dealing with this recently? November was my worst month in the 2 years I've been doing this. I guess there's been months where I've gained a bunch of weight, but last month sucked. I had a lot of medical drug things we were messing with. I messed with my weight, and not in a good way. Insurances are coming up, a whole bunch of that fun stuff. Man, down this way. Woo. Woo. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. I think I'll end it on that one for later. But, how do I stay motivated? That's a tough question because I don't have a great answer. I just kind of am. There's days that I don't want to post, and I post because I want to keep myself honest. Because this is not going to be all smooth sailing. It hasn't been, but it's not all going to be bad. The victories outweigh the disappointments, the sadness. Do I understand that weighing myself every day is probably not healthy for numerous reasons? Yes. Do I understand the weight fluctuations massively, depending on a whole bunch of things? Yes. But overall, I know that if I just keep going, I keep having support, nothing will stop me. It may take a while. Oh Lord, it may take a while. But like, I can overestimate what I can do in a year, probably underestimate what I do in 5 years. Like, I'm imagining myself in 5 years, I'll be a different person. And hopefully you'll still be here with me. And if you are, you're awesome. If you're only just stopping by, that's okay. Because every person is valuable. But a lot of it's just kind of mentally getting yourself sorted. For me, especially, it was having a good support system. And not that everything's perfect, because you all who have seen this channel for the last month know 100-pound plateau has been frustrating beyond measure. That's why I was so frustrated with Thanksgiving, because it's like you want to eat, you want to support people, you want to have fun, but then you look at the scale and you're like, oh, I paid for that. And is that worth it? Only time will tell. But it's not something where I'm stopping because of it, even though I failed in my mind. Luckily, there's a whole bunch of you think I didn't fail, and this is kind of just par for the course for Thanksgiving. But I do want to get healthy. I do want to get better. I do want to get... This is a full lifestyle change. It's not something you could just hope to do. You have to will yourself to do it. Also, someone last week, we'll see if they comment again, but like, I did a lot of ASMR with my whispering. I'm a big ASMR guy, just for like the relaxing nature. Not anything weird. Those people are creepy. Oh, yeah. But just funky sounds. I'm enjoying nature right now. The sounds of squirrels and birds. I actually don't know if there's any more. There used to be a multiple white squirrels that used to live out here. One of them recently, I think, passed away from old age, which is really a shame. Though I'm also seeing a horde of mosquitoes. So like, we'll do this. I'm gonna leave you with some fine words about Otis. I've been enjoying these benches. Give it a minute though. Let it sink in. Hopefully that these... If I get bitten alive by mosquitoes, it's gonna be unfortunate. But let's see here. Oop. We'll just do my face. Oh, do it alive. Ah, where are you going? Come on, Billy. Whew. Those mosquitoes are catching me. But in loving memory of Otis, the best dog ever, please enjoy this park as much as he did walk, run, fish, and sniff. And I'll leave you there, everyone. I'll see you next week. Comment below any questions for next week or where I should go. I'll see you next week on Walking Wednesdays. Bye.